Hi, I'm Carlo. I'm gonna talk about the cultural comparison between two countries, which I chose the United States and Mexico. I chose these two countries because, well, I obviously live in Mexico, and I I think I know enough about the United States culture. Uh, Now, what am I gonna compare this too? Okay, we have to understand that the United States culture is pretty different from the Mexican culture because in the United States they don't have a really big culture themselves, but they have a lot of cultures in there, just like from all around the world. And here in Mexico, we have more like a unified culture, even though there are people from all around the world living in here. We us as natives, we have a bigger culture and knowing of our roots, and yes, well, the first thing I would like to talk about is one of the best things that Mexico has, and this is the food. Well, Mexico's food is basically based tortillas de maíz and salsa and different types of how do you say of uh, of meat cut, no, of meat, you know. Sorry. Well, and different type of meat. And in the United States, well, first of all the of this I'm sorry, a bug stepped on my computer and I had to pause the video. But well, uh, yes, in Mexico we have the combination of tortilla, salsa, and meat, you know. So we make just like a lot of combinations with with this, and we have a really big passion for food. And in the United States, it is more of a consumerism culture, which which makes that the best food we can find in the United States will be uh, fast food. This well, just like you see, this is really different. And now the fast food from the United States, normally it is more like it isn't invented in the United States. It is more like an invention from another place, and they adapted uh, to the people's likes, and and other things we could talk about is just like in politics. There in politics in the United States, they have two uh, two parties, which is the Democrats and the Republicans. Uh, and here in Mexico, we have more like a more divided politics uh, mm, way, you know. And yes, and well, we could also say that in the United States, just like I said, the capitalism is the biggest thing of their culture, if you could say so. And this is good and bad at the same time because this makes products to have a really big inflation. And well, we could. And well, I think that Mexico and the United States are pretty different because of the capitalism and and capitalism makes things to just like in the United States they have this culture that they always have to have the best thing or the newest thing, you know, even though they don't need it. And yeah, this is a really strange consumerism culture, but well, you know, it is what it is. So in I would say that in conclusion, the United States are pretty different from Mexico because we don't have uh, that kind of culture, that consumerism culture that the United States has. I think that it is also affected because of the economic, uh, socio-economic status of the people uh, that live in Mexico and the people from that live in the United States. And yes, thank you.